first unit of study this year is the 5 themes of geography. It is important that we understand geography because as we talk about ancient civilizations, we will constantly be talking about how their geography influenced their development. Let's first get a definition for geography. Geography is the study of the Earth's surface, lands, features, and people. Geographers created the 5 themes of geography to help them organize information. The 5 themes are location, place, human-environmental interaction, or a lot of times we shorten that to HEI, region, and movement. The first theme of geography is location. Location answers the question, where are we? There are 2 different types of locations, absolute locations and relative locations. Absolute locations describe an exact location on Earth. Absolute locations can be found using latitude and longitude coordinates. For example, when you use a GPS, you are using latitude and longitude coordinates to find that exact place on Earth. Absolute locations can also be found using street addresses. For example, the absolute location of Durant Road Middle School is 10401 Durant Road, Raleigh, North Carolina 27614. Relative locations are very different than absolute locations. Relative locations describe the position of a place in relation to another place. The position or location can be described using landmarks, directions, time, or distance from one place to another. An example of a relative location would be, for Durant Road, it is located across the street from Subway. The second theme of geography is place. Place is defined as an area that has features that distinguish it from any other place. Place describes the unique human and physical characteristics of a location. It's very important that we remember this word unique with place. You need to think about what makes this location or place different from any other location or place on Earth. Human characteristics of place include language, food, religion, ethnicity, clothing, customs, and government. Physical characteristics of place include landforms, wildlife, climate, natural resources, and architecture. Our third theme of geography is human-environmental interaction, or HEI. HEI looks at the relationship between people and their environment. There are 3 key words you need to remember with HEI. They are depend, adapt, and modify. 3 questions to remember when thinking about human-environmental interaction are, how do humans depend on their environment? How do humans adapt to their environment? And how do humans modify or change their environment? For example, the ancient Egyptians depended on the Nile River to flood every year. The flooding brought forth fertile soil, which they could then grow their crops. The fourth theme of geography is region. A region is an area that is defined by certain similar or common characteristics. Unifying characteristics for regions can be physical, natural, human, or cultural. The key words to keep in mind for region are the certain similar or common characteristics. For example, regions can be defined by physical features such as landforms. In North Carolina, we have the mountain region, the Piedmont, and the coastal plain. Regions can also be based on human traits such as language, religion, or government. Our final theme of geography is movement. Movement describes how people, products or goods, information, and ideas move from one place to another. So for example, movement of products and goods is done through transportation. Cars, planes, trains, boats. You can think of some more. Movement of ideas or information is done through things like the internet, newspapers, cell phones, television, communication between people. Those are the 5 themes of geography: location, place, HEI, region, and movement.